First of all, I've got to ask this. You're not Satoshi, are you? You know? How Finny, right?
That's a good one. Do you know what? I'm flattered.
You can't talk about blockchain without bringing in crypto as well. That's the thing. How did you get into it?
So, I'll be honest. I knew what Bitcoin was in 2009 when Satoshi Nakamoto first came out with the white paper. So the Bitcoin white paper. So I was quite early into it because I heard about it through the likes of Richard Branson, and he was waxing lyrical about it. He was like, yes, Bitcoin is the next thing since sliced bread. It's amazing.
Branson
yes.
was.
And Warren Buffett was like, it's a scam, don't touch it. And I thought, what am I supposed to do? Because these are two people that I hold in high regard, and they're saying two contrasting things or two contrasting perspectives on Bitcoin. So I was torn. I was like, okay, I will just wait and see what happens. So I started to see different things happening in what was the early or precursor to Fintech, in terms of Apple coming out with Apple Pay. And I thought, hold on, you're a smartphone maker, iPod maker, hardware maker, and you're going into financial services? Okay, right, that's very interesting. I'll park that to one side. And then the next thing that I saw is Max Levchin, who is one of the founders of PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal Mafia.
Yeah, exactly. And so he came out with a firm, an interest-free loan bank for students. And I thought, okay, I'll just, again, put that in my bank of memories and we'll see what happens. But what the catalyst was seeing Jack Dorsey, founder and CEO, or former CEO rather, of Twitter, launch Square, the payments company. And I thought, hold on, these are Silicon Valley heavyweights entering financial services. This is ripe for disruption. What's going on here? So I started feeding that interest by reading and observing what was going on in the space, and it eventually led me to the Fintech, really. So I was doing hackathons at the time in terms of looking at stronger forms of authentication and digital identity. So, taking a picture of someone's face and taking their fingerprint to form their digital identity. That was what I was looking at the time. And so I came across a hackathon on blockchain. And just a few days before, I was at an event where I met an East End actor who we got chatting. He was from Bethnal Green, and I think he was an extra in Top Gun. And, we got chatting, and he was like, yeah, don't worry about Bitcoin. Blockchain is the biggest thing since sliced bread. You want to be in blockchain. This is where all the disruption is happening. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I hear you. So I feel like it was good for me that was a good foundation for the hackathon in blockchain that I eventually went to. So what happened was at the event or at the hackathon, we had to use blockchain to give an identity to...
Oh, that looks so satisfying.
Yeah.
That's
It looks...
That was a satisfying bit.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. I won't, don't worry, but I could definitely do that.
Do you reckon?
No, not at all. I'm so sorry.
You just got really blown away then, didn't you, Ali?
I did. Can we? I just want to go back a wee bit, because one of the. First of all, I've got to ask this. You're not Satoshi, are you? How Finny, right?
That's a good one. Do you know what? I'm flattered. I'm actually honoured and flattered that you'd mentioned those two names, because they are the pioneers of Bitcoin. And
do you know who Satoshi is, Andrew?
He's the original creator, right?
That's it.
Do you want to explain?
He's the one that wrote
the code.
So he sort of revolutionised the idea of peer-to-peer monetary systems. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So he's widely known as the
senior round at the time.
Now the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto is highly debated.
Yeah, they say he's
either,
not known, right? No one knows exactly who he is.
Yeah,
right?
we don't know whether they are a group of people or an individual, whether or not they're Japanese or not.
Yeah.
But he is widely credited as the creator of Bitcoin, and the first person to receive Bitcoin was Hal Finney. So that's why he was asking whether or not I was Hal Finney.
Okay.
Actually,
so what is the why have they kept or his identity secret? Is there a reason?
I wish I could answer that question. I wish I knew the reason, but
is that because maybe they don't want to be profitable?
I think it's more a symbolism as well. It's Batman basically. Like Batman's more of a symbol. Like Bruce Wayne as a man, I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm incorruptible. But as Batman, I'm something a symbol. And so if it's kind of revealed who it is, then it kind of. I almost think it would kind of.
Do you think it ever will?
I don't think it will, but I think it would lead Bitcoin to be open to the faults of the human being that created it.
Right.
Whereas by kind of keeping him as this anonymous creation in many
makes
ways,
it stronger almost.
There's that symbolism that comes along with it. I don't know whether you or.
I was thinking because of how game changing the technology is, it's almost like you become a target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and so you know, it's like to conceal your identity is almost protecting your own privacy. You know, and look at what's
whoever they are must be in a very good position right now.
Well, they haven't touched it. That's the thing.
They've not touched anything.
But I do respect that because it's now opened the floor for so many other cryptocurrencies to come through. It's open source, and they were very. I just feel like the white paper was an open thesis for a new monetary system, and something that is potentially going to revolutionise the way we transact and
almost
the way we handle money.
It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen it on Netflix, Money Heist. Do you know how they go in and they go and rob the big banks? It's almost like that's what they've gone and done.
That's the Spanish one, isn't it, with the fancy moustache?
Yeah, it's almost like what Bitcoin's gone and done, gone and taken over this currency that we've seen for so long with cash, you know, and come in and just blowing the market apart. And everyone's involved and everyone wants something in, you know? It's quite interesting.
Rampant speculation. Do you think we would ever be revealed? And who are do you think it's Craig? This Australian guy who put his name forward, said, I am Satoshi, and then he's like, actually, maybe I'm not, or maybe I am.
I think the debate is going to go on for years. I wonder whether or not they will ever reveal their true identity. I think it serves a purpose. I feel that it forms intrigue and a bit of mystery, which keeps the space interesting.